I've been away for quite a few months now, and here's why. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. And if you don't know me already, I'm Chloe. I've been away for quite a few months now, and here's why. I've got a bit of an explanation today, an announcement, what's going to be coming up on this channel, because there's going to be a bit of a change. The reason that I've been gone for quite a long time is because I've not been well. I've been in and out of hospital, at home in bed, not able to make a video. But I've also got an announcement. Me and Kieran are expecting a baby. I am 4 months pregnant now. We're really excited about that, obviously. And things are all going well now. But at the start, in and out of hospital because I had a really rare condition called hyperandrogenism. I don't know if I've said that right, but basically for short it's HG. That's where you get severe morning sickness. Keep food down, I couldn't even keep water down. So I got severely dehydrated, obviously from throwing up all the time and from not being able to keep water down. I went into hospital and they gave me a drip in my arm where they put water into me. That felt really odd because every time the water dripped in it was really cold. So I just felt this like ice cold feeling in my arm. Then eventually I could go for a wee because I was getting water in me again. My bladder was filling up. Then slowly but surely I could start to eat little bits. Still throwing up, but could eat certain things. A lot of things like I couldn't eat that I still can't eat sometimes now. Things like fruit because the acidity, which is really annoying because I love fruit. Tomato I couldn't have for a long time, like anything tomato based. I can now, but at the start I really couldn't. Anything tomato based, anything too rich. I had to basically have quite plain foods, so like crackers were my best friend. Really plain foods that I could have basically. The hospital tried different anti-sicknesses with me at like different levels. So they started with like a normal anti-sickness for morning sickness, and then they kept in like trying different ones, increasing the levels, and I eventually got one that worked. They usually give to chemotherapy patients. It's called ondansetron, which I'm still on now. I still have to take that every day to make sure I don't throw up. Because obviously it's really important for the baby to grow, for me to eat. I really need to eat and drink. At first, I couldn't even keep down the ondansetron all the time. Like, sometimes it will come up. So when that happened and they needed me to eat, they injected me into my muscle in my bum. I think it was a different anti-sickness into my muscle, basically. And I have a phobia of injections anyway. I was shaking like a leaf, so they had to get me onto a bed. They couldn't do it stood up where they usually would, but I couldn't stand up. I was like shaking. They would have missed my muscle. So I laid down on this bed, faced the opposite way, tried to like calm down. The initial enter was like any other injection, the same like prick of a feeling, like the same little jab. But then when it entered my muscle, it was like a second feeling. It was like that. And then the actual enter of the muscle. That was so painful. I actually screamed out in the hospital. I was like in agony. I couldn't barely walk afterwards. I was like limping because obviously my muscle. I say this now like I'm not going to go into labour soon, but you know what I mean. But that was painful, so. And it was a big step for me, to be fair, because I'm really scared of bleeding. Once I was able to keep some foods down, the ondansetron was working, I was able to leave hospital and be back with Kieran again. With coronavirus and everything that's going on at the moment, I couldn't have any visitors while I was in hospital, so it's completely on my own. It made me really anxious, to be honest. I didn't like being surrounded by strangers every day. Barely slept, because they had to check me so often. They had to check my blood pressure and check my heart rate, make sure I wasn't throwing up. And that was like almost every hour or two. So during the night, I didn't get any sleep for more than an hour at the most, maybe 2 hours. So I was really tired as well. So when I eventually came home, it was just, I could sleep, I could relax. But I did need somebody to care for me quite a lot of the time, because I couldn't prep food myself because of the smell. My smell, obviously, with me being pregnant is heightened anyway, but with this sickness, everything made me feel like I was going to throw up. So I needed someone to make my food for me, which obviously Kieran would do. As you can see, I'm not in the flat. I'm back at my grandparents' with Kieran. Kieran's in the other room. We've left the flat because we just wanted an environment where we can relax. It was a very stressful environment because of all the people that was living in the flats. It's still quite packed in here though, with Nan and Grandad, my dad, me and Kieran. There's quite a lot of us packed in here, so we are trying to find a home as well. This is going to be my new background, this is going to be my new setup. I'm excited to be having a little baby, and my videos from now on, not completely going to change. I am still going to do what I usually would do, mental health talks. I'm going to still do my scary videos. I just also want to include some maternal videos, so videos for new mums or mums in general, so I can talk about the pregnancy journey and everything that goes through with it. Offer some advice maybe. Obviously I'm a first time mum, so I don't know everything, but just capturing the journey I think will be a nice thing to do. Thank you for watching this video. A little bit of an explanation for everything that's been going on. Bit of an update. And I hope to see you in the next video. Give this a like, subscribe, put your little notifications on. I will be uploading more frequently now. I'm back. Not disappearing anytime soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!